hello, good morning everyone. Make it a shout out all the subscribers and followers of this channel. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And this is your teacher, Marife Adonis. Our lesson for today is adding and subtracting rational algebraic expression for grade 8 mathematics. So our objectives: number one, add and subtract rational expressions with the same denominator. 2. Find a least common denominator. 3. Add and subtract rational expression with different denominators. Alright, so rational expressions. So in adding or subtracting rational expressions, we need to follow this step. Step 1, if the denominators are the same, add or subtract the numerators. Place the result over the common denominator. If the denominators are different, first find the least common denominator, write all rational expressions within this LCD, and then add or subtract the numerators. Place the result over the common denominator. Step 2, simplify. Write all answers in lowest terms. Okay, example. So in adding and subtracting expressions with the same denominator, add or subtract as indicated. For example, 4m over 7 plus 5n over 7 is equal to 4m plus 5n over 7. So add the numerators and give the common denominator. Okay, for example, another example is 1 over g cubed minus 5 over g cubed. That's 1 minus 5 over g cubed. So subtract the numerators, give the common denominator. The answer is negative 4 or negative 4 over g cubed. That's already simplified. Alright, so let us continue. So adding and subtracting rational expressions with the same denominator. Okay, so add or subtract as indicated. A over a squared minus b squared minus b over a squared minus b squared is equals to. So subtract the numerators and keep the common denominator. So a minus b over a squared minus b squared. Okay, so this is the common denominator. Okay, so then factor a minus b over. So the factors of a squared is a and b squared is negative b and positive b. And then cancel out the common factor. So what remains is 1 over a plus b. So this is in lowest term. Okay, let's have another. So this is sample B, okay, or sample D. So you have 5 over k squared plus 2k minus 15 plus k over k squared plus 2k minus 15. Okay, so we have 5 plus k. So just add. Then copy the common, which is k squared plus 2k minus 15. Then factor this out. So the factors of 15 is negative 3 and positive 5. So cancel this. Uh, so what remains is 1 over k minus 3. Again, at our sir. Okay, so here, add or subtract similar rational algebraic expression. So in here, we just add 11 plus 6, then copy the common, which is x. That is 17 over x. Okay, so that's number 2. Okay, so this is your final answer. Number 2, we have x plus y over 8. The common denominator is 8. Okay, so this is your final answer. We need to combine because they have different variables. Okay. Okay, so let us continue. Now, finding least common denominators. So assume that the given expressions are denominators of the factors. So find the LCD for each group. So for example, 4m cubed n squared and then 6m squared in 5. So then let us factor each number. So for 4m square, so we have 2 cube or 2 square times n cube times n square. While for 6m square and 5, we have 2 square times 3 times 8 square. So the 2 square is 4 times 3 is 12. So we have 12 cube. So just follow, just copy the, the variables with exponents. I, all right, so we have now here. So find the assume that the given expressions are denominators of fraction. Find the LCD of each group. So we have y minus 5 and y. Its denominator is already factored, and LCD, and it should be and the LCD and expression is divisible by both y minus 5 and y. So that's why we just obtain, or we just get this as our the LCD. It is usually best to leave a least common denominator in factored form. Okay, so we have here assume no that the given expressions are denominators of this fraction, so find the LCD of its group. So first factor the denominators. Okay, we have n squared minus 3n minus 10 and n squared minus 8n plus 15. So for this one, the factors are n minus 5 and n plus 2. But why? Because negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3, and then negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. So for the second, we have n minus 5 and n minus 2. So we have here the common, which is n minus 5, and then we have n minus 3 and then n minus 2. So that's why we just the LCD divisible by both polynomials. So all you have to do is to copy this one, then divide. And let's have another example. Now assume that these are denominators of a fraction. So g squared minus 2g plus 1, and also g squared plus 3g minus 4, and 5g plus 20. So that means we have three denominators. So for g squared minus 2g plus 1, so that is g minus 1 squared. For g squared plus 3g minus 4, that's g minus 1 times g plus 4. So 5g plus 20. So the common is 5, so 5 times g plus 4. Of course, so we have 2 here. No? Okay, and then we have g 4. Okay, so all you have to do is copy, and then actually hindi ito hindi ito isa kasali, no? Only the square. Right, so this is the common, and this one, and also 5. Alright, so let's add and subtract as indicated. So we have here the example 2y minus 3 over y minus 4. So we have here this combine, and then so the fundamental property, of course, that will come, the LCD is y minus times this one, so y minus 4, and then so distribute and community properties. Okay, so then 2 distribute. Okay, right, and then subtract the numerators, like 2y minus 8 minus 3y, right, and then so by subtracting we get negative y, because 2y minus 3y is negative y minus 3 8d over d plus 5 minus d minus 6 over d plus 5. So here d minus d minus 6. So we subtract, right, and then copy that's d plus 5. Subtract the numerators and give the common denominator. So we have 8d minus d plus 6. So we got combines with 7d plus 6 over d squared. Alright, kung unawain mabuti, madali lang, but it becomes crucial because the sign is very ano, no? So, importante talagang kabisado natin yung sign. Okay, next, we have your other subtract as indicated. Okay, the LCD is um, E minus 2, and then we have the A plus 2. Okay, so dalawa yan yung ating numerator. So, E plus 2, sukat-sukat ganito. So, you'll be the foundation. So, 2 times A plus 2 and minus 6 times. And then, so distributive property. So, 2A plus 4 minus 9E. Negative times negative is positive. So, then we factor the denominator. So, therefore, 9 minus 2 is 8 or 7 plus 8. 18, no? That is 4 plus 18, that's 22. And then just copy that. Okay, so that's it. So remember this, a man has free choice to extend that he is rational, according to Thomas Aquinas, the famous priest and scientist. Love you all, guys. We're gonna shout out to all my Whitey fans. The Whiteys International, OB family, Organic Mercadis, and then Liverpool. Love you all. Consideration, courage, and creativity.